Good morning, everybody. Today I am going to start the first chapter of Political Science Civics. The name of chapter is Power Sharing. Better, do you know what is the meaning of power? Actually, power means the strength of dignity or individual status of a people, a citizen in a country, in a democratic system. This is the word which is presents in the uh, democratic system as a power, and power means the rights, how many rights are given by constitution in a democratic system. So today we are going to discuss about the power sharing. But suppose that in a country there are so many communities, there are so many ethnic groups. What is the meaning of ethnic groups? Actually, ethnic group means a division of a communities on the basis of a similar cultural and linguistic group in which their physical, their rituals, their beliefs are same. Maybe religion different, but culture it's same in a one ethnic group. So suppose that what are the cooperation, what is the coexistence of two ethnic groups in a country, in a system, how they managed among the various ethnic groups. These are some different process to accommodate among the ethnic groups. Suppose that we have two examples. One is Belgium. In Belgium, there are three ethnic groups. First is Dutch-speaking people. The population is 59% of the total population of Belgium. French-speaking people, 40% of the total population. And 1% population is the German-speaking people. But this different population is distributed in this Belgium. Is Flemish are the Dutch speaker and Walloonians are the French speaker. Flemish live in the northern part of the Belgium, and Walloonian, which are the French speakers, in the southern part, and German speaker people live in the northern part of the Belgium. But in a time these all Flemish, Walloonians and Germans were fighting to each other. So time to time some solutions made by Belgium constitution. Similarly, another example, very near the southern part of India, in the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka, there are two ethnic groups. These are the what? Tamil speakers. There are two types of Tamil speakers. 13% of the origin of the Sri Lanka, they are the main civilians of the Sri Lanka, and 5% people were migrated from India to Sri Lanka for the tea cultivation. And a big percentage of the speaking people were the what? They were the Buddhist. They were the majority in the Sri Lankan population, and they were the what? In Sri Lankan population, they had a big power. You have to name the who were the major population in the Sri Lanka. You have to give the answer who were the majority. in the population in Sri Lanka. So beta, such type of structures are found in the Sri Lanka. Okay, and another is very important information. In the Sri Lanka and in the Belgium, the accommodation of powers are different. In Belgium, the people of Belgium accommodate their power in different way. There are two most important constitutional amendment completed in Belgium. First of all, in 1970 and then after the 1993. During these two constitutional amendment, first of all, in Belgium, powers are distributed into central government and a state government. So many powers are given to the state government. States are not just subordinate of the central government. In the central government, what happened? In the central government, powers are distributed equally among the Tamils and in the Flemish and Walloonians, means the Dutch speakers and French speaking people. And there was a separate government formed for the capital city, Brussels. In Brussels, the Council of Ministers are according to their population. Similarly, in the central government, the number of ministers were also equal according to the population. Actually, in Belgium, what happened? In all over country, the population of Dutch speakers were more, but in capital city Brussels, French speakers were more. So, for making a balance between French speaking people and Dutch speaking people, they accommodate this power at the center to reduce the conflict. So these are a very interesting states taken by the Belgians. These are the very good accommodation among the Dutch speaking people and French speaking people. There was a separate community government formed by the constitution for the German speaking people. They can develop their linguistic culture, their other kind of growth, economical, social and another political growth. Constitutions are allowed to them to grow up of the German speaking people. But it was not happened in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, the majority were the Sinhalese, and the Sinhalese were 78% the total population of the Sri Lanka, and they hold all powers of the Sri Lankan constitution. Minority were the Tamils, and Tamils were neglected. Tamils are live in the northern part of the Sri Lanka, and Sinhalese are in all over Sri Lanka. The religion of Sinhalese introduced as a national religion of Sri Lanka. The language of the Sinhala peoples are as a national language of the Sri Lanka. In university, in school and college age, in the government job, all where reservations are already fixed by constitution for these majority people, Sinhalese. This system is known as majoritarianism, and the minority people were neglected. So they had started a revolt. There was a civil war started in the Sri Lanka, and it was damaged from the both sides, lives and property, for a long time. The Tamils were established an organization, Lite, Tamil Ilam Tiger, an organization, and they started a revolt against the Sinhalas, and the Sri Lanka disturbed badly in this revolt. So, beta, what we are looking here, if the power sharing is not in proper way in a country, then there was a dispute. Each sure disputes can be divide the country. There will be no unity and integrity in that nation. So power sharing is very important. Why power sharing? Power sharing is very important for reduce the conflict. Power sharing is the basic soul of the democracy. Power sharing is best for the dignity of the different sections of the society of a country. Power sharing is a basic feature of the democratic concept. Power sharing can make a strong unity and integrity for a nation. Now, power sharing, how many types of power sharing? What are different forms of power sharing? There are 4 types of power sharing, beta. First of all, first power sharing is the perpendicular, parallel power sharing on a same level power sharing, like a executive, legislative and judiciary. The jurisdictions are already introduced by the constitution for all these powers on same level. This power sharing is based on the control to each other. It's a very important. Now another type of power sharing is known as the perpendicular. This is a 3 tiers form power sharing. First of all, state government, union government, state government, and the local government, means the Panchayati Raj system. Powers are equally distributed. Maybe some another kinds of distribution of the power. Suppose that in our Indian constitution there are 3 lists given in our constitution. For the union list, a state list, concurrent list, and residuary powers. So powers are already introduced by constitution in different way. Another kind of power is known as the maybe pressure group, maybe a social group. 4th kind of power sharing is maybe in form of the political party. Some political party also hold the power, check the monopoly of a particular community, particular group. Social groups and pressure groups also makes in the democratic system to check the power from one side, to control the power. So beta, in this chapter these are some very important informations. We have so many questions on the discussion of this conversation, and just after this discussion I am going to give some important questions you have to note in your notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.